Today the topic at hand is, should genetic engineering be allowed in humans? So first let's find out what this is, and according to the National Human Genome Research Institute, genetic engineering or genetic modification is a process that uses laboratory-based technologies to alter the DNA makeup of an organism. This may involve changing a single base pair, deleting a region of DNA, or adding a new segment of DNA. In our panel, we have Irina Rodriguez, Maximiliano Garcia, and Juan Esteban Gil, who are in favor of this technology, and Jose Zarate and Pamela Perez, who are against it. As a topic that crosses into the borders of ethics, human rights, and science, it is important that we lead this discussion with respect and explore all opinions. So first, we want to hear what your initial thoughts about this topic are.
Okay. So, imagine a world where we're all the same, right? Like in a world where we all run at the same pace, we can all play baseball or football the same way, we're all strong. That'll be great, right? But we're all the same. A world without individuality, it's not really a good world. Part of the humanity trait, well, one of the human traits is to overcome and be individual. And living in a world where this won't exist, well, I don't know what holds.
Well, first of all, what I think about this specific topic, as my partner said, if you imagine a world without being yourself or without the things that make you yourself, how are we supposed to work? Or maybe if you thought about being in a world that it's supposed to be in a way, or it's representing you as you were born, and after that it changes all, and your whole perspective about what it's supposed to be. I don't know what makes you that person, because a genetic engineer, it's supposed to change everything not in the ways that we think it would be a great one or a useful one. So
Now let's hear from those in favor.
Well, my opinion is that we should keep investigating and developing technology with the necessary regulations for genetic engineering, even if this means applying it to humans in the process. This is that people are still going to try to use the technology, bad people, for bad purposes, even if we are not prepared for it. There is probably inevitable medical and technological process being advanced progress on this field, and there's still a good amount of positives when it comes to the elimination and prevention of diseases and genetic disorders that we should be taking into account.
Well, in my opinion, we first need to separate two things in genetic engineering: the treatment and enhancement. Are two different things. That the treatment is to correct the defects, the genes that are bad in our body, in our society. Can be cancer. There are many diseases that can be fixed this way. And enhancement is modifying these genes that are what is on the other hand, that is changing like your body, your characteristics, and this could influence in a bad way, and I'm conscious of it, but not because there is a bad thing, we need to forbidden or close that door. We need to be open-minded and see through the door and like see a solution, a good way of having this gene engineering in a good way, in a safe way.
Well, in my opinion, I agree with Juan. I think that genetic engineering can be a useful technology for the future generations, and it could be making a world better. And yes, it can prevent diseases in a good way, not like modify all of you, only the bad things, and I think it's important.
Okay, so thank you everyone for your input, and it's very nice to hear from all of you. So let's move on to some questions that we've prepared. Now, I first want to hear about those in favor. So what are the primary medical benefits that you see in allowing this type of technology to be employed?